Hi, girls. Okay, so I think this is the best way to go over the contract with all of you. Really hard to get you all in the same room, and someone gave me this great idea, so I thought I'd do it. So here's the contract that you show to your client. You'll see it has where you put the customer's name, phone number, email, if you have the email. This contract needs to be filled out in full. So here's the address, or I'm sorry, here's the name. This is where you put the address. You will put the hourly rate here, which would be 100 or 90, whatever it is. This is our travel fee, goes right here. These are our new contracts, by the way, so they're a little different than the old ones, but generally the same thing. You'll put the time you arrived here. Then as soon as you're done, you put the time you're done. Customer signs, customer prints, you sign, you print. All the payment information here. And the date needs to be put. You can ask them, how did they hear about us? Write that in there. Again, everything should be filled out in full. This is a legal document. And we need these turned in every single day. So here's the back. Turn to the back. We write down, say I worked that day, I'd put my name, whoever I worked with. If it's more than that, we can go on the back of the page, more than 3 people. We put the hours you worked. If you were the one who picked up the supplies, you can add however long, up to 30 minutes. If I see that it's 30 minutes every time, then I know you're not really telling me the truth. So come on, let's be honest. How long did it actually take you to get those supplies? But this is not the amount we are charging the client. This is the amount between you and I. So only the person who picked it up gets to add the supplies because she picked it up. Everybody else's hours, your mileage. I double check all this, so just do your best. We count mileage from the office to the client's home and back. So not from your home. Here we have total time on the job. So say you arrived at 9, we don't count here the time that you went to get your supplies. This is for the client. This is what your breakdown as you're adding it up. If you went on any breaks, put how long your break took. And then total amount time we're billing. This is the hourly rate. Then here's your total for that area. Go down here, you put a travel fee. We've recently added a supply area. This is not that the new one. We've added a couple changes here and there. So travel fee, then there'll be a supply fee. If they have you go get supplies, the fee will be $50, just flat $50 to get the supplies. So if you're bringing them, we add $50 to that plus the supplies. And it says it on the new contract. Then those are in the office, the Wildcat office. If they pay with a credit card, you will add 3% towards the whole entire total. That's supplies and everything. If they put a tip, this is just kind of like an area to show them while you're doing the breakdown. It kind of encourages that you get a tip. We never, ever, ever suggest or like hint more than that. Like we're not like, they can see it if they want to see it, and then we tell them the grand total. If they want to add a tip, they'll tell you. A lot of times they just pay in cash for tips. Down here is a multiplication table so that you can figure out, when you leave at only 5:10, it's not on the half hour or the hour, then it's easy to figure that out. When we flip it over, in the second sheet, you fill it out. They can sign it if they want. It is their receipt. So they have something physical. A lot of clients are kind of upset that you don't leave anything to them. We don't leave them the receipts from Lowe's, where we get the supplies usually. We don't leave them anything. So this is their proof that we did business with them. If they would like more than that, they want an itemized receipt, just note it on some area that's nice and clean. We need to write nice and neat, by the way. I'm getting a lot of like chicken scratch everywhere. And as best as you can, keep it nice and neat so I can understand it and so does my tax person. But we just tear this off and leave this with them. If they want more than that, let me know, and I can email them an itemized invoice. So that's it with that. Turn these in with your payment, with all the receipts each day at the slot at the Wildcat moving door. They have a slot next to it on the left. So that's it for contracts. The lead will always be in charge of this, and the lead is in charge of getting supplies and returning supplies. You need to return your supplies before you turn this in that same day, so that I have both receipts and I can account for everything, because believe me, we do keep track of all this stuff. So any questions, just let me know. That is my first video. I'm going to do some other videos for training and tips. I think this will be helpful. It's too hard for us all to get together. So, okay, that's that.